inefficient politicians that represent that we don't live in a linear authoritarian system, although we do. It's just different types of authority. Like, you know, you can get different types of stupidity. Like the Daily Mail, well, it's actually the smartest part of democracy. You know your maths, you know them well, you write the woos of tragedy, triviality, and innate group belonging. While you, the writer, you went to Oxford, you went to Cambridge, you write in slang the word of man that Wordsworth taught you. Now man pays you, and you use man as riches. So John Stuart Mill once said that politics are reliant upon dichotomies that complete each other because they definitely don't complete themselves. I mean, you've got this whole right wing, left wing, you push, I swing, and it all goes back in a very circular narrative like free market competition. You make the work, we break it, and then get you to make it again. You dig, I fill, and so on. And so they continue to deliberately undercut national labour markets. Meanwhile, industrial factories spring on fertile natural ground. Sorry, long time remembering. And natural resources suddenly raise indigenous outlaws who really don't know how to behave or organise in the correct liberal democratic imperial way. And so they say free market, free politics, free economics, none of which are as free as they are interconnected. None of which are as fractured as they are intersected. But there we go, time is moving, more goods to make, more goods to break, make break, make break, make break. Meanwhile, shall we watch a bit of telly, watch some short-term pollies wrestle round for a bit, they'll change character soon as it's a free society and free we are to watch the plebiscitary plays of parliamentary democracy like a vending machine, shiny sheens of different chocolate all owned by the same company. But it's not Twix or Snickers, it's Lib Dem Labour, where the race was built to supply the earnings that favour and flavour the same tight-knit group, small bunch of senior financial figures in the financial elite. It's not just hearsay or conspiracy. It's not just wispy signs or misty, well-built houses. Oh, Freemasons, who did Illuminati? It's far more practical than that. We live in states, concrete blocks of public-private institutions with a limited amount of... Sorry, guys, I've actually forgotten the end of that one. That I know. That was some really old poems, so I thought I'd just bring them out because I felt that vibe. I'll do one more for you, and then I've actually got a piece that I'll tell you guys about in a bit. It's kind of a bit of an experimental thing. Okay. I fear that the tribe has warned me, that before I was born, that it made its decisions before me, that it took me from milk and taught me its words to feed, dictate and control me, that the way that I think, how I move, how I blink is the cultural code that clones me. In the steps that I walk or the accent I talk when I cue in a line or rely on the time when I'll work and I'll spend or I'll work and I'll lend to the banks of the tribe. Their service provides the strings that shadow and hold me. And I fear that the tribe will deform me. With celebrity gods they tell me to praise and the national flags they get me to raise when they poison my drink then get me to pay. With their drum when they drum and my body then sways and they get me to move and dance in their ways and they drug and induce me to scar up my face, put paint on my lips and paste on my face, clothes tight on my tits and tight on my waist, and I feel my gender before me, performing to the tribe that whores me, and I know how the tribe will score me. Like a football match they will watch me, like a ball in the middle they will roll me, the teams will fight to control me, and by the kick of a foot they will goal me, and I fear that the tribe will hunt me, with the way that the cameras watch me, and the cards that I use, how they track me, with the phone that calls to record me, and how the prints on my fingers will one day draw me, as I fear that the tribe has warned me. I was actually part of, I volunteered with a social enterprise, big up Farah, he's in the back, he runs it, whoop, whoop, whoop. And we went to Bosnia, a group of us went to Bosnia to learn about the genocide there, and to hear some of the stories of the survivors and to later turn them into performances and spoken word pieces. So apart from Farah, this is like the first time I've ever performed this out, so it's a bit of a scratch material. But I feel like you guys are beautiful people, so it'll be alright.